Today on Toledo Cars, we review this LS-swapped twin-turbo E36. Special thanks to Carl with Hidden Motorsports for letting me film this awesome car. His shop specializes in BMW performance. His links are in the description, and make sure you guys subscribe so I can keep bringing you more awesome car content. You're looking at what used to be a 1993 325i. Now, the only BMW part on it is the shell. When this car came from the factory, it weighed about 3,100 pounds and had about 190 horsepower. It would go 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds and run the quarter mile out at about 16 seconds. Now this car weighs 2,900 pounds and puts out over 1,000 horsepower. Even detuned to wastegate pressure only, this car still puts out 650 horsepower to the wheels. It's absolutely a crazy ride. I didn't even ask to drive it, so I'll leave that up to Carl. Since he built it by hand, I'll let him tell you more about it after we see its welded differential in action.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Carl, I'm with Hidden Motorsports. We're a specialty shop that make BMWs basically go fast. We take them apart, build up the engines, build the turbo kits, parts, maintenance, everything along those lines. We do that on nights and weekends. It's a lot of fun for us and pays for car part money. This right here is actually Klaus the Barbarian. He's a 1993 BMW 325i or E36 model, what some of the guys call them. I did a 5.3 LS swap to it. It's got twin turbos, fully built motor, built T56 transmission, built rear end, built everything. Where the idea came for this is about 2 years ago. I follow a guy named Cleetus McFarland. I'm sure most of you have heard of him. Super cool, down-to-earth guy, known him for a while, and he has Leroy, which is a C5 Corvette that he stripped down, took off all the body panels, put a cage on it, and now it makes like 1,500 horsepower. And I was like, that's an awesome idea. I want something like that because he has so much fun with his car. So since I specialize in BMWs, I saved this $400 BMW from the scrapyard and went ahead and did my own touches to it. It started off as just a 250,000 mile junkyard LS motor out of a truck. We put it in the car. We chopped up the entire body. I just literally took a Sawzall, started chopping everything up, left the main structure together. Then I took it to one of my buddies and we went and completely put this whole exo-cage on it. I drew it out one night just drinking a couple beers and I was like, you know what? I want to build this. So we started putting it together. It's all 1 5/8 120 wall DOM. It's extremely strong metal. Like this front bumper, I tried bending a little bit, got it liquid red hot and just would not bend. It's such a great car put together. But then in November, we were doing some drifting and we blew the 250,000 mile motor. So after that, we decided all winter, he's like, you know what? Let's just go big and go for that 4-digit horsepower number. So over the winter, sent my block out to Lingenfelter to get machined. They did a great job on it. I got a bunch of the internal parts from Texas Speed Performance. Great company. They actually supply all of Cleetus's and all his fleet with all of their engines. So of course, had to get their parts because they beat the heck out of them and 1,500 horsepower and they're still running strong. Did that over the winter time. I had some cheap GT35 eBay twin turbos. They were $90 a piece. And 3 weeks ago, we got all that put together and we got it onto the dyno at accelerated performance. And actually it made over 960 horsepower to the wheels, but that was spinning on the dyno. We could not get it to stay. No matter how hard we strapped it or how much glue we used, it would not stop spinning on the dyno. So it should have made over 1,000 then, but we went ahead and I got sponsored by Big Boost USA, and they sent me these 2 new 72mm turbos, which should push the car to well over 12, 1300 if we want to, but the motor would definitely blow up by then. So I'm gonna take it back to accelerate it in a week or two, and we're gonna retune it and make that 1,000 horsepower number. It's completely useless on the street. The car is detuned right now to about 650 on wastegate pressure, and it spins first, second, and third. The car also has a full angle kit in it right now for drifting. I have a full hydro brake setup, welded rear end. I have 15-inch sticky tires for drag racing on it. We got burnout tires. And I'm even open up to the idea, if we can get some paddle tires, I'll take it up north and go to the sand dunes in Michigan. It's basically for whatever you want to do with it. You can have 4 friends, all of us just ride in the car, have a bunch of fun, speakers, parachute on it. Just basically, it's a great running car, and people always ask me, what's the purpose of the car? It doesn't really have a purpose. The purpose is to have fun with it. It's not the best drag car, it's not the best drift car, it's not the best any car, but to me, it's just the best fun car. The whole roll cage and body is spray painted with Rust-Oleum paint, so we scratch it, bend it up, do anything with it, touch it right up. It's meant to be, I can hand the keys to anyone, we can have fun, and not have to worry about it.
Carl has built an exceptionally fun car. Come along as we take it for a drive. This car turns heads everywhere it goes, especially this guy's. The styling is so magnetic that other drivers just spontaneously floor their own cars. Carl did a great job building this car. It's definitely fast, it's very loud, and it's very cool. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for Klaus the Barbarian and Carl with Hidden Motorsports. It's sure to be great things, and we'll try to keep you up to date on all the new happenings. Please be sure to like and subscribe to Toledo Cars, and check out Carl over at Hidden Motorsports. Thanks, and we'll see you next time in 2 weeks with another car review.